name's Marina. I just had my first reading from Joseph. Absolutely incredible. I'm actually from Vero. He told me some things that my dad had missed my graduation, which was very true, and that he loved me, and the apology was there, and just very deep things that no one had really known. I was really satisfied with my reading. Very powerful. I actually even smelled my dad's cologne at one point. I would give it a 10 out of 10. It was really magical, and I hope that other people can share this incredible experience if you're dealing with loss.
I came here tonight to see Joseph Labruto, and I was really surprised to have my grandma and grandpa come through. I was really surprised to have my Aunt Suzanne come through, whom I haven't seen in quite some time, and she had passed away, so it's great to see that she's with my grandma and grandpa, because they were really, really close when we were kids, and even growing up. It was fantastic. Joseph Labruto was awesome, and I would love to see him again. Get your raffle tickets out. It was a good, wonderful evening to spend with Joe.
Came right over here as soon as he started talking about somebody losing their son in this corner. He came right over to my really good friend Kim, and you knew it was very genuine. And he talked about the boating and the fishing, and her husband's actually going in the morning on his new boat, and Ryan is going to be part of that tomorrow. And I really, really am so excited that he came over right away and talked to my good friend here and made her feel so special.
I want to thank him for bringing us together. My son is here, his wife is here, and he brought us all together tonight. And I can't say enough nice things about him.
You know, Ryan's spirit is here with us tonight.
It was wonderful. Just the best thing ever.
Hello. Welcome, everyone, to a night of love, hope, and laughter. We'll get that right. There you go. We're going to argue about that till the end here.
Come on, sing our bell, Joseph. Let's go.
Everybody,
breathe. Take your time. Let it all out. Not Monday, it's Wednesday. So you've been dealing with stuff since Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I promise you can breathe it all out, breathe it right into your computer, and we'll take it all from you. Just give it to us. Here we go. You're going to listen to the bell while you breathe. Remember, we have the time to do this. We're going to take back our time. We're the time masters. some good stuff. I've really been working on my relationship with time, Joseph. And because I'm rushing. And when you're rushing, it's like you can't focus on anything because you're too busy. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a little more relaxed life than I do. I admire that. I'm working towards it. I pray and hope that in a little bit of time I'll have the same life you have. But for now.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to share 2 minutes before showtime. Before the show went on, I could see you eating real quick because you haven't eaten anything. You're shoving.
That's what you have no idea. No one would fully understand what I live on 10-minute increments right now. But it's okay because when you create, I'm creating something. I'm transitioning from one lifestyle to another. And sometimes that means we have to burn the midnight oil from both sides. What's that saying? Do you know where you're?
Yeah, it's like burning the candles at both ends.
Yeah, like I'm working.
And it kind of admits, yeah.
Yeah, and I get up at 6 a.m. I really should be getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. I haven't mastered that one yet. But I'm up at 6 getting my daughter to school. Then I'm running to work where I run a construction company all day, which is fun. And then of course I have children and dogs and pets and a house. And then I'm here, which this is where I want to be. This is all I want to be doing. This full time. I said it on Monday. I might just be like, you know what? Forget it. I'm jumping off the deep end. I'm going to live stream 24/7 a day. I'll set up a sponsorship page and call it a day. That's it. This is all I want to do, if it matters. I miss you guys. I love you guys. And you know what? We missed you so much last week. Joseph, tell them how much we missed them.
That's right. We did. We thought about putting the show on at 8:30.
Yeah.
We were at a seminar. We were watching a seminar, and I looked at Kristen and said, we can pop on at 8:30 and do a show.
Yeah.
But we never did.
We had our seminar, and it was like, it was another person who does something similar to us, and I in no way will pass any judgment on that person because it's all pathways to God and all leads to source, and it was beautiful nonetheless. But we really, really missed you guys. We really did. We just missed you guys, and we wanted to by around 8:30 go on our show. So forgive us.
Yep.
We will not do that again, right, Joseph? We're not going to miss our show again.
We're here today.
Yeah.
And this weekend, we have a busy, packed full weekend, you and me. And for those of you who are listening on the show, who wants to be a part of the show, the live show is on Sunday, and you can participate. But let's share a little bit what's going on this weekend. It's the Night Love and Laughter Tour. And Kristen and I are going to be doing events and workshops where Friday night I start off with Speaking to Heaven. I'm going to bring the loved ones through from the other side for you. For those of you who have been to my galleries, they know how that works. The next day, Saturday morning, I will open it up with divine healing. I'm a channel. I bring these healing masters. These masters work through me. So I'll be doing the opening up with the healing, and then I'll be going into a second workshop I have these cards I developed, divine affirmation cards, and you'll get the set of cards at this workshop, and I'll teach you how to use the cards, and the meditation also comes with it. Then Kristen's going to follow and finish up for the night. And what are you doing Saturday, Kristen?
I should totally know this, guys.
Oh my God. It's the energetic and healing one.
Okay, I can do that one. So we are all energy. Your energy, I'm energy. Your partner's energy, your job is energy, your work is energy, your kids are energy. And we're all just little balls of energy running around dealing with each other. So, sometimes when you're with people and they make you feel drained and you just feel so tired, or you're with someone else, they put you in this bad and cranky mood, or someone exhausts you, or maybe someone makes you really happy, makes you feel really good and you love being with that person. So basically, we're going to break that down. Why does that happen? What does it mean? You're probably a light worker, an empath, or a healer, so you're absorbing everyone's energies that you're coming in contact with. So I want to teach you how to manage that energy. I want to teach you how to understand when someone else's lower energy has gotten into your energetic field. I want to show you how to release it. And then from there, we're going to do an energetic healing And we're going to learn how to maintenance that energy every day. Because a lot of us are dealing with lower vibrational energetic beings, which is totally normal. But it's up to us to learn how to protect ourselves from that energy, and so that we can be the light workers and healers that we are destined to be. Because trust me, if you're listening to the show, you're a light worker, you're an empath, and you're a healer, probably a medium. You're probably communicated through with dreams. So we just want to try to get you on board with that and teach you a little bit more about what's happening.
Boy, I should have you describe my workshops too. You really go into detail.
Yeah.
I just named the titles.
Yeah, well, Joseph, no more reading that script either, because we want to hear you, only you.
I know. And then we come back on Sunday.
Yeah.
And what am I doing Sunday? Oh yeah, I'm teaching a workshop, contacting your angels, spirit guides, and I'll teach everybody what are spirit guides, what are angels, how to communicate, how to get their names, why they're with us, and also do a meditation afterwards where I'll bring you under and you can connect with your guides. So that's Sunday at noon. And then Kristen will go on with her next workshop.
Mm-hmm. Which must be developing your psychic abilities. And it's not even really developing. That's not actually it. It's that, like I said, many people have been contacting me about their particular gifts, because we are all gifted. Each one of us has a certain set of gifts. Everyone on the planet has a certain set of gifts. It's just we don't teach that to you from a young age. And I really am hoping to change that. And I will work on it until the day I die. Try to help it so that the little young ones who have these little gifts, are able to develop them. But in the meantime, with all of you guys, I know that you have visions. I know that you feel things. I know that you have connections with crystals, or you've maybe played with angel cards, or you come to these workshops and listen to us for a reason. So I want to know what your gifts are. So when you come, we're going to talk about what your abilities are. We're going to talk about what experiences you have, because a lot of times what I found is your guides communicate to you through dreams. They actually don't communicate to me through dreams, but many of you, they do. So let's figure out what that means, and let's figure out how to develop that relationship with them. And then we're going to kind of walk around Jamar's and say, what do you feel resonating with? Get a deck of cards, crystals, pendulums. There's so many different modalities. And I think there's a lot of mediums out there too. So I want to see if we can't develop that, define what you are. And then I think we'll be doing readings. One of those two classes, we'll just be doing some readings too. And we'll be doing them with each other, just to prove to you that you can do it, because you can. Maybe you just haven't ever had the chance to explore that. So we're going to be doing that too. And then afterwards, me and Joseph are doing our live show together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I love hope, laughter.
Yeah, one of those. Or hope, love, and laughter. We're not really sure.
Yeah, it's written underneath you. See? Night of love, hope, and laughter.
Yeah, but I like night of laughter, love, and hope. No. Night of, see, the L's go together. Hope, love, and laughter. Now, all right, we're going to work this one out. But the most important, or the most exciting thing that we've just decided is that we are going to be doing some really cool live recorded shows together coming up. So yep. I think what I'd like to do personally is like a Friday or a Saturday night. I want you guys to come probably at 4:30. We might have like a mingle half an hour. And then from 5 to 7, probably me and Joseph will do our thing. And then from 7 until 9 or 9:30, I want to go out, have some, maybe a cocktail, maybe an appetizer, and just mingle and get to know you guys. And we're going to record it all. So it's all going to be live streamed, all of it. We're going to have all of our stuff moving forward live streamed. So, and then also some of these workshops will be recorded and they will be available to be purchased. And again, moving forward, when we do other workshops, we're probably going to record them so that you can purchase them, because a lot of people want to be participating online, but they can't because they're in other parts of the world. So we're working on all of that stuff. We definitely are. And Joseph, I have meetings set up with the Roku Gene. I'm working on it. Oh, and also we're getting a reel together to go to like the networks like TLC and stuff like that. So we have so many things going on. We really do. We're keeping ourselves busy. Hey, it was my birthday this weekend.
Yes.
I think after you turn 40, you just start getting more wrinkles. What do you think? Like, did I just wake up overnight with wrinkles? I went to my facialist today. I'm like, help me, please. I'm getting wrinkles.
You're only 40 for what, 3 days now?
Yeah, and I'm waking up with wrinkles.
Jeez.
And then I know. Guess what I got as a gift? Last thing, and then we'll move on. This, I got a gift, and I love my gifts, but this was from just some random person. And do you know what these are, Joseph? Look at these. These are tarot cards. Look at the writing on. Look at how old those are. I think they're like really old, like the 1900s. Like there's not even a date on them, and they're my favorite gift. I love them so much. And I'm really excited. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how old that writing is. New York. Look at that. Zolar Publishing Company. I just love it.
You
So anyway,
Google it.
I'm gonna Google it. This is one of my
Google
all-time favorites.
see when they were in business. So,
Who was it?
Google the publisher and see when they were in business.
Oh, good idea. Compiled by Zolar. Tells your future. Easy to read. Oh my gosh.
Well, that was a cool gift.
Yeah, but you don't have to take the dogs out a lot. But me, I didn't take out. Sorry, my little one just came home from cheerleading. Okay,
right.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Ready.
I got my echoing in your room.
Oh, do you want me to? I keep trying to stick my headphones into my computer and it's not working. Why would my headphones not be working on my computer? But they're making it like a special headphone for this computer. Why do they do that? Just to be mean.
So you buy a special cord?
It's so rude. It's just so rude. I have 10 different pairs of headphones and none of them fit in here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joseph. Do you think that my microphone might work? I could plug it in and try. What do you think?
It's just my voice is echoing, but it's all right. I can get through it. I may have to leave. How about we go ahead? Let's go get ready. Let's go ahead and bring some people on who are in the waiting room. We welcome whoever's listening in the waiting room. Just gonna give a thumbs up when you want to come on. I'm gonna do a drawing, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick who we have. All right. Number two is Brindy. So we're gonna pop you right up. We're gonna change the screen here. Center yourself, Kristen. And okay, and we're gonna add you to the stream here. Hi, welcome.
Oh, we can't hear her.
You have to unmute yourself. There you go. Say something again.
Hello, how are you? I'm so happy to be here.
It's so good to have you too. I think we are in delay though, aren't we?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. Good evening.
Hi.
Hello. Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you too. Nice to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here with us tonight. It means a lot.
Thank you for having me. It means a lot to me as well.
Yeah.
So what brings you on tonight?
Well, I want you to tell me.
Oh, I love that. Wait. Where's she calling from, and is this her first time?
Well, I was with you.
Yeah, I thought I recognized your name, but this is your first time on this show, right?
No, not this show. First time on this show.
Yeah, first time here. Yeah, ring the bell.
You're so beautiful. Thank you.
I just wanted to ring the bell.
And so it's interesting how life is, because I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not a medium, but I'm a very spiritual person. And I found out about you, Joseph, through a patient, actually.
Okay.
So
a patient.
Oh, a patient. So
yeah,
she told me about you, and I tried to get on that night, but I got in late, and I couldn't see you. I'm here today.
Okay. All right. How I work as a medium is to cut the red tape and to go exactly what you need. If you just give me the relationship of a person you want to connect with, like mom, dad, brother, sister, I'll do my best to connect. If it's a life question about you, I'm like a magic 8-ball. You ask your question as specific as you can. I'll get the answers from my guides to answer it.
Okay.
So where do you want to go on here?
Well, both ways, but I know I can't do both. So I'm going to choose.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably do both. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, the most important. Well, they're both important, but my life experiences, I've reached an end of the road in my life, and I want to know what's going to happen because I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, you know, that's always something I can answer too, but I'll let Justice start.
All right. When you say you're at the end of the road, does that mean just your career that you're at, that you
No, I just started my career, so that's not it. It's my
all right,
personal.
so personal. Okay. That's what I say. You have to be more specific on there.
My apologies.
Okay. All right. So you're wondering where you're going because you feel like it's the end of the road personally, things you're going through right now.
Right. An event is
And
happening. Right.
what I'm also feeling is that sometimes we just need to be put on hold. We need to take a break and we need to take time for ourselves. But it doesn't mean you're put on hold forever. It's just a temporary stop. It's okay. We feel guilty sometimes when we take time for ourselves or we stop. Don't feel guilty because you need this time. You need this time to, I call it regrouping, reorganizing, processing too, if things are going through. But I see you stepping out. I see you on the go again. Big smile on your face. So it just shows me that you're going in the right direction. So what you're going through is just it's like a phase of what you have to go. It's clearing. It's letting go, cutting cords. That's what's happening now. Once that is done, you're moving into the next phase, pushing forward, and things are going to fall right into place for you.
Well, I don't like the feeling of it.
It's a roller coaster, but that's part of it, you know. So I'm going to see what Kristen can bring on for you now on that too.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So my love, take a breath. Take a couple breaths. Let's see what they have to say. See what your guides have to say, because you know what? All I'm doing is interpreting what your guides want to tell you. Now, you said you're a very spiritual person. Have you developed that relationship with your guides yet?
No, my mom was spiritual. My mom would read the cards.
Yeah.
My mom was extremely spiritual, and I never inherited that, unfortunately.
Oh, but that's so not.
I'm very empathetic, and I do feel energies for people, but that's as far as it goes.
Yeah,
So,
So you just haven't developed your gifts, baby. That's all.
No,
you have them. You just haven't developed them. They always come through a mother's line. So this is what I'm gonna tell it. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's keep going. Okay. Hold on. They're still talking.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, they're still going. Oh, hold on. Really? Anytime. Wow, you have so much going on, huh? Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, you even have. Okay, there's so much. I can't give it all to you, but it's time for a change. Okay, that's a guaranteed thing. It is time. If you're wondering whether things need to change, they do, 100%. That's your first card that pulled. So if you're questioning it, there's your answer. Time for a change. You have a lot of gifts. Yeah, it's time for a change. Yeah, and you know what I mean. So you have a whole lot of gifts inside of you, and you have not been able to share them. You have had zero access or availability to share your gifts with anyone. And the thing is I see you actually potentially being able to, I don't know if it's speak to groups or influence multiple people, or you're more of someone who could have an influence on lots of people. So that's important because we need your energy to be free. We need your energy to flow. We need you to step into your destiny. And because of the changes that haven't happened but need to happen, that's what's going to free up your energy to flow the way it needs to be flowing. Everything around you is like, things are unsteady. Things are moving. It's like you have this. So here's what happens is that we built the house on sand and we need to build it on concrete. Sand means it's all going to come down, okay? And it's okay because it has to. You're going to be okay. This has to happen. Okay, it's destined. It must move forward in order to free your energy so that you have the potential to step forward into the life that you have. This is destiny. You don't have a choice in this. You're just going to have to be okay with it. You're gonna have to understand that your guides are with you. It's going to feel very fast. It's going to feel very intense. It's going to feel out of your control. And you're probably going to feel very afraid.
Extremely.
But I'm telling you right now that you have people looking out for you. Your guides are looking out for you. You have people on the other side looking out for you. I would like you to develop this relationship with your guides. You don't have it yet. You cannot do this all by yourself. You need help. And you can't think that you're alone. And I'm not talking about external flesh people. You need to develop that relationship with that which cannot be seen. Your mother was very spiritual. You also have the gift. Weird things have happened. There's been some coincidences because I see you're a master creator. I see you're a light worker. I see you're a healer, but you don't know that because you've been living in a certain environment that has not allowed you to develop those gifts. Because you're so powerful, there's other forces that have stopped you from developing those gifts for a reason. It's time for that to end now. Possibilities. You have a lot of things ahead of you. You might not understand it, but there's an entire world. You're an eagle. You are soaring. You have a life ahead of you. You have so many possibilities in front of you, and you're living in an environment that's full of judgment. That's right. That's wrong. That's good. That's bad. This is, and you're in the middle of it, and you're walking on eggshells, and you don't really have, everything you do is not right. It's all wrong. There's a lot of morals there. There's a lot of eggshells. There's a lot of black or white. Life is gray. Life is gray, my love. Okay, so you need to receive this information. You're coming to an end. You know it. I'm sorry. It's coming to an end. You're completing a phase. You are a light worker and a master creator and a healer, but you don't know that yet. You haven't developed it. I'm asking you to please develop these gifts. You're creative. It's time for healing. It's time for you to focus on yourself and a simple life. Once this happens, you're able to share the gifts that you're destined to share. It's time for transformation. No more suppression. No more suppression. You've been suppressed for too long. And between you and me, there's someone really beautiful waiting on the other side, but I didn't say it. Okay. Wow. Love you.
Okay.
Thank you, Brandy, for coming on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I like your words.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to bring in the next person on. I have Sue. Sue. I'm going to bring you up right here. We're going to center yourself, Kristen, and there we go. Hi, Sue. How are you?
Hi. Thanks for having me on.
Energy to you. It's really beautiful.
Have you ever been on the show before? Is this the first time?
My first time.
Oh my God.
Gotta ring the bell.
Oh, I love the bell. It's such a beautiful little bell.
Official bell ringer for the first timers.
Joe. Joseph told me to get the bell.
I did.
Welcome. We honor your presence. Thank you for joining us. It means a lot to us. Thank you for being here.
So where are you calling from?
Pembroke Pines.
Just around the corner.
So when we party, because we're gonna do a party, we hope you come.
Okay.
We want you to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I know where Jamar is. I've been there.
Well, Jamar, that's our professional workshops, and please come. They are this weekend, but very soon we're throwing a big party in Boca, so come to that one for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What brings you on tonight, Sue?
I have two questions. I would like to hear from my mother, and I would like to know what she has to say, what she's thinking and feeling about my older brother who's sick.
What's your older brother's name?
His name is Stuart.
Okay. Do me a favor, just count 1 to 5 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, thank you. Anyone had cancer in the family, Sue?
My brother Stuart.
All right. So we're going to talk about your brother's cancer. I think this is your mother coming in. Is it going through his whole body right now?
Yes.
The cancer on there.
Yes.
I feel it's infected in the lungs area now too.
Yes.
What I'm hearing from your mom in spirit is that sometimes we just have to prepare for the worst. and if it happens for the best. But with your brother, it's too, the cancer's throughout his whole body and his lungs, and they can't really take any, they can't do surgery, they can't do anything on this because it's just covered everywhere. So I just feel it's a wait and see, and as long as he's here, and that's what I'm feeling right now. So is it in the worst case right now, the cancer?
He's still walking and talking and going to the store and functioning.
Okay.
But from a medical point of view, I think that's right. I guess I'm wondering, there's been some very profound family dysfunction, and his emotional state is pretty toxic, and I would like to know if she has any words for me, like how to approach him, so that I can be a healing presence to him, because our relationship hasn't been very good.
He's going through some tough times because of the cancer, and he's fighting what he has, and fighting the truth, so to say. To check out, you have to approach him. It's almost like being very cautious, not overly approaching him, because he closes off a lot. So yes. I just feel that taking baby steps a little bit. How are you? Maybe you don't talk to him for a couple of weeks and come back again. How are you again? That's the way you need to approach him right now. But according to your mom, with his cancer and stuff, I feel like it's spreading through his body, and it's just gonna get worse, not better. So I just needed to mention that to you as well.
Thank you. It's validation of what I already thought.
Okay. So this is a time to make amends with your brother. Let bygones be bygones while he's still here. I have a feeling he's going to open up more. If he feels that something's happening, they'll open up more and let you in. All right?
I would love that.
Okay. I'm going to bring Kristen here with you now.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I have a couple things to say. It's interesting because, your cards didn't pull a whole lot about your brother, so we'll talk about that in a second. But as far as your brother, we are all lotus flowers. Me, you, every single person that you meet is a lotus flower. You're a lotus flower. Yep, that's in bloom. What that means is you've spent so many lifetimes, and you're at the point where you're at a consciousness level of peace and of harmony in your life, and you're a light to this earth, right? So your brother is like a seedling. He's like a little seedling. He's not a flower yet. He's just a little seedling, and he has this little sprout, but that's why he's so negative, and he's so, in other words, if we were to switch, you would be here going, well, I've lived a beautiful life full of peace and happiness, and I love everyone. Your brother being a seedling in the same journey, we're all lotus flowers, but your brother doesn't know these things yet. Right. And we can't look at the little seed and say, grow faster. Where are your petals? Look at things better. Life is amazing. And this little seed is like, sorry. So
that's kind of how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So all you can do as a lotus flower, because you are a lotus flower, a light worker and a healer and an empath, what you can do is love him in his little seedling form and all of his non-understanding. Keep in mind, little seeds are still in the dark, Yes, the light is there. Yes, the petal's there. Yes, God is there. Yes, it's all there, but he cannot see this yet. And it's okay. It's not his time. Next lifetime, maybe he gets a little sprout and some leaves, and maybe probably between you and me, the next lifetime, he'll grow a little taller and maybe get some petals. So he's a few lifetimes, and believe it or not, we cycle, because you being a full lotus flower, no one wants to hear this, but you may come back as a seed just for the fun of it. I know. Why would that make any sense? We'll only know when we cross over, but you know, I know. Odd. We're like, that's it. We're never coming back here again. Here we go again. Right. So what you can do for your brother right now is to be the light, because right now as a lotus flower, you can shine light on him, even if he doesn't understand it. And you can sprinkle nutrients on him and water on him and sun on him. But he's like, doesn't get it. But that doesn't mean that you lower yourself to the seedling level to try to communicate to him. That does not help him. You must show him the light. So unconditional love. And I don't care if he wants to hear it or not. You tell him that God loves him, that there is a universe who loves him, that these things happen. And that, I mean, you share your light, whatever words of wisdom that you have to share, even though he's going to venomize it and come back at you and be this cranky person, I promise you, he hears you. He hears you. And even though he might be very, very difficult right now, you keep being that light for him because it's what he needs. And babe, he's going to need it. Like Joseph said, if he does cross over and when he crosses over, I promise you, the one thing he's going to remember is your words. He's not going to remember anything else. He's going to remember what you say. Okay? So it is important to be that light for him and share your knowledge, whether he wants to receive it or not. I want you to love the heck out of him. And I don't care if he hangs up on you 10 times a day. You call him up and be like, I love you. I love you. Yeah, I don't know if I told you yet, but I still love you. And he's going to be this cranky little seedling because he just doesn't understand. He's in the dark still, you see, and you're the light. So you have to help him in this way, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sue, for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Come back and check in because I'm actually going to read for you again because you got a whole lot of relationship stuff going on. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you got some
know.
Yeah, I got some stuff going on, but it's okay. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Come back on Monday. All right, love you. Mwah. Bye.
Okay. How you feeling? You told me you were a little tired, but it looks like you're more energy than I have.
Well, you know what? I love to be around the people, Joseph. They're my happy place. Everything else in my day drains me, but being here makes me happy and just soothes me and heals me because I get to connect to my guides and then they shoot all of this light energy into me and I just feel good. I just feel so good when I'm here with you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. We really mean it. I mean it. We mean it. This is the best part of my day.
All right. I just got that echoing back there, but that's all right.
Oh, Joseph, I'm so sorry. I promise.
Well,
I promise.
it only drives me crazy. It doesn't drive you crazy.
I know, but I promise that next week I'm going to charge my headphones and I hope it helps.
There you go. It will help.
Okay. It will help. Okay. I'm sorry. Then yeah.
Okay. We're going to bring Billy Joe right up. Billy Joe Young.
That's a nice. Oh, I know Billy Joe. Billy Joe. I feel like we've known Billy Joe before because I love that name, Billy Joe, right?
Yeah, she said
and there's
that.
a Billie Jean on my Facebook, and I was like, is Billy Joe Billie Jean?
Let me explain something, though. When Kristen leaves or one of you leaves, my phone locks up. I can still hear you guys, but everything's frozen. I don't either, so I don't want to leave to change it over. So I'm going to try to stay in the reading, but you guys are just frozen. I don't know if I'll be frozen.
So nobody move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody stay very still.
Stay very still. Don't leave.
Don't move.
Okay. So, hey, how y'all doing?
Hi, Billy Joe.
We're having a ball here. We're doing good.
I thought a lot about you, and I'm just telling you, I thought a lot about you because there's a Billie Jean on my page, and every time I see Billie Jean, I think of Billy Joe, and I see her every day, and I'm thinking about you, and I'm wondering if you're the same person, but now I know you're not.
No,
but
I'm Billy Joe.
Yeah, I love Billy Joe and Billie Jean.
Yeah,
that's a look like Billie Jean. She's a good lady. She's on Facebook.
Have you been on the show before?
Both of you once.
All right, so you have been with both of us. Okay.
Yes, just one time, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome back. What brings you on tonight?
Okay. So last time I spoke to you, I wanted to speak to my sister, but my father seemed to want to come through. So I thought, you know what? Let's talk to my dad. Let's see what my dad has to say.
And then maybe we'll get your sister instead.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
If
you
she
want
comes
your
through, that's
sister though? You
okay.
want to talk to your sister, or you want to talk to your dad?
Well, I wanted to talk to my sister, but my dad seemed to be coming through, but we kind of quieted him, and my sister did eventually come through. But I want to see what my dad has to say. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it could be important.
It might be important,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I'll be here right after, okay?
Okay,
Joseph,
honey.
I'm gonna let you do your thing, my love.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. I'm just gonna spread this. There we go.
Yes, my face ain't so big. It looked awfully big up
Well, Kristen likes to talk right in here.
Yeah.
She's right there. So
She's a bubbly one. She's a
yeah.
sweetheart.
So now I can go right back.
Yeah.
All right, Billy Joe. Who passed away unexpected very quick? It was like the heart on this. Was this your father?
No, I think you're talking about my sister.
Okay. Unexpected, very quick, heart related. Didn't have a chance to say goodbye to anyone.
Yeah.
And if she wished, she could have picked up the phone more and talk.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I got your sister now.
Well, that's funny.
And maybe at the time when I couldn't reach her, maybe she just wasn't ready at the time. Maybe it was
She
just
came
right.
through. She just kind of came through after my dad. My dad kind of came through, and then she came through. Maybe it would be opposite this time.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling her coming through, and I just feel like she had a bucket list that she wanted to finish too, that she never got around to.
There was a couple things we were working on.
Okay, and that's what she's talking about, the bucket list.
Yeah.
Of things. Also, what I'm hearing, sometimes we put things off, and now she wishes she didn't put things off. She wishes that she did more with the family, maybe with you, and there's regrets now that she always thought she had all the time in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wants to say that we don't have all the time in the world, and you never know when it's our time. So Billy Joe, she just wants you to live your life to the fullest. Wow, she said that I love you with all my heart, and I do hear you speak to me, and I'm speaking to you all the time.
Uh-huh.
So just keep on listening to me right here, and you'll hear me.
She comes to me in dreams, so we have a lot of fun in dreams, me and her.
Anything with a Tweety bird, yellow bird, or anything like that too?
Well, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Fine, that's close enough.
Yeah.
So what's with Tinkerbell?
She just absolutely loved her, and I have her ashes in a Tinkerbell thing with Tinkerbell on it.
All right, so that's Tinkerbell, not Tweety Bird, but Tinkerbell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
all right. Well,
she's color, but yeah. Okay.
she's mentioning the Tinkerbell then, and if that's where you have her ashes, so she wants to bring those up as well. And she just was she a younger sister to you?
1 year. Yeah.
Okay. She never lets you forget it though.
Yeah.
Even though it's 1 year.
I'm going to say she looked older, but most of my sisters do. I'm a little vain with the way I look. So I'm almost 50, and so she would have been 47 now. She died in her 30s. So yeah.
Yeah, I have her dying very young.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On there. And she's just saying she was the younger sister than you as well. And now she passed away before your father passed away, I believe.
No.
Your father was first? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Joe or Jack or Joe or John? Jay, who's the Jay?
Joe, Jay, John, God. Kenzie. I can't think of anybody with a J.
Aside for Billy
Jody,
Joe.
my sister Jody. I have a
Jody.
sister Jody.
There we go. Who's Jody?
My sister.
Okay.
And she has a son, Joshua.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going here. No.
Does she know?
That's not it. This is a sister who's alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be the sister who passed away is probably asking about Jody, the J, and just wants to know how she's doing as well. So
She's doing
but
okay.
let me just say that, last time I couldn't bring her through. I just felt her through. She told me how she passed away, and she wished that she could have picked up the phone one more time and just say hello or goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, I found her because we were living together at the time.
Okay, so she wished she could have said goodbye when she passed away.
Yeah, I think
Right.
I had asked you questions before, like, did she know she was dying? Because she OD'd on drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know if she knew, because I'm a nurse, and whenever she would feel weird or funny, she would come wake me up. And where I found her was like in between the dining room and living room, right in between the two, almost close to my bedroom. So I didn't know if she was feeling weird and was trying to come wake me up, or what happened. So
yeah, pretty much, and that stopped her heart then.
yeah. It stopped her heart.
I felt that she wasn't feeling weird, and I felt like she was trying to come to you because she wasn't feeling well.
Right.
And that's what it is. And she was having these heart aches, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
She was trying to make it. She was trying to make it to you.
Yeah. Probably fell down and passed out.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking was happening too.
Because I felt sharp pains in my heart, and I felt like this is where. That's why she was trying to get to you, especially if you said you're a nurse and she knows you. Yeah. That's what happened.
So,
but even if she got to you, there was nothing you could have done.
Probably not.
I felt like the heart ruptured.
Oh my God! You sure we're not talking to Max? You're talking to a girl?
Know.
Are you talking to a girl? Or are you talking to Max?
Who's Max?
Ruptured. Max is my sister Kelly's ex-husband. His heart ruptured.
Now it could be two people coming in. I have your sister who I have. Like I said, I felt the heart going there, but then I have somebody with the heart telling me the heart ruptured.
That's Max.
So,
his heart ruptured, literally, from drugs.
From drugs, okay.
Also from drugs,
So what happens is, and your sister knew Max too, as well, or
we all knew Max. I always think when him and Max are together in heaven.
All right, so your sister brought Max in, and just to get a kick out of it and stuff. And he says, "Yeah, I'm the one with the heart rupturing." So
yeah,
all right.
Kelly would love that if we heard from Max and see how he's doing and make sure he's okay.
Well, make sure Kelly comes on then.
Yeah, I'll have to tell her, because oh my God, I don't want to break her heart or anything, but she's finally in a place where she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can tell Max stop by and say hello.
Yeah.
Say hello, beautiful. I don't know if he used to say that to her, but just say the words "hello, beautiful," and see.
Yes, he did. All the time. Yes. Yes.
All right. So when you you have to tell Kelly then. So when you see her, say, "Max stopped by and he wanted me to say hello, beautiful."
Oh my God, you just gave me chills.
Those are the words to use.
Oh my God, you just gave me chills, because he would say that to her all the time.
Right. So either she's thinking you're making it up, or how does he know?
Right.
that's how she's gonna come up.
No, because I could feel that he's here or something, because I got chills.
Oh yeah, he made his entrance known, and to have a validation that powerful, it just shows me how he's here.
Wow, like I'm shaking. That's nice.
Yep.
Her heart was broken over that one.
Yeah.
No, I like that one. Why'd you change it? I can't see your face. Like, I like mine. Stop.
There we go.
No, look at that's a cute one. That's way cuter.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Whew, thank you. I'm going to call her right after this.
You didn't call her right after this. And maybe you can let her hear this too. And by the way, everyone,
my sister knows how to do it. So my sister.
Yeah, this will be on my page.
I think people don't realize that we're recording all this all the time, Joseph. You can always go back to YouTube and re-watch our videos, guys. We're all over YouTube. Love it, like it, please.
All right. Yeah. My sister Lisa knows how to do it, so I'll have her do it. But yeah, I felt that one. So yeah, that was definitely Max there.
Yeah.
Now this time Max had to come through. I just can't get to who I want to get to.
Yeah, I know. You just.
Get used to this face, because eventually I will.
And Billy, I love that you said that, because what I have found is that it's really a matter of importance. So, whereas you would love to speak to your daddy, you're in a good place and daddy's in a good place. You guys are just like loving each other. But I bet you that your sister needs to hear from him. And also your other sister, she really needed to give a message. So even though as much as we want to hear stuff from daddy knows that, and I've always found this from every type of mediumship, it's the importance level. Like the one who needs it because they're about to lose it, they need to hear from their loved ones from the other side. It's more important.
It's so weird. If he had not said heart ruptured, I'd have never known that was Max.
You picked right up on it.
Yeah, I sure did, because that's exactly how he died. Exact heart rupture.
They will say that, and that's how he got your attention.
He sure did, and he would always say that to Kelly. He'd always say, "Hello, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful." That was his beautiful girl. He loved his sister.
That's the words that had to come out of my mouth.
So. And you know what, Billy Joe? I feel like it would even be better if you could go back, get the video, and play just this section to her, because I feel like that has a bit more of what she needs to hear versus it coming through
me.
Yeah.
And the fact that I felt the chills when he said that, like it was almost like Max was here saying, "That's right, each," but the other way, because he was a goofball, and he was a funny person, and he's great roommate. He really is. So.
Yeah, and I have to mention something too. Sue White Baisley. That was the one I just gave a reading to, right? About, I felt chills the whole time. So one of she had someone giving me messages that was a spirit, because spirits are the only one who gives me chills. Spirits give me chills. So she had someone talking to me, which doesn't happen all the time. I mean, they talk to me, but I'll let Joseph do it. It's like, he's so good at it. I let him handle that. He can talk to the spirits.
We were at, the first time my dad told me that was my grandma's wake. I was at my grandmother's wake and I got really bad chills. And he said, "That's your grandmother's spirit going through you."
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I have a couple messages for you that I want to give to Joseph, if you don't mind, just a few minutes. I won't take long.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Hi,
darling.
How are you?
Good. I'm great. I'm doing great, actually, now that I'm here with you guys. So a couple things, and I'm sure that you know this. I don't know if you know this, but do you remember how I was just talking earlier about the little seedling and the flower and all that? So, with your sister having had crossed so early as she did, she was in a seedling lesson. This was very important for her to come into this lifetime, for her to learn these certain lessons, for her to cross out when she did, because then she comes back and she doesn't have to experience this anymore. So I know that sometimes that's hard for humans that are still here to understand. And I just want to let you know that it's part of our life. So she came, she learned, she grew her little sprout, she learned what it felt like. So next time around, she doesn't have to do this ever again. She's good. And believe it or not, you've probably been through stuff like this in your previous lifetimes, which is why you didn't have to go through it now. And so it's really, there's so many things we don't understand, because we never die, babe. Never. There's actually no such thing as like death. That's it. It's over. We only just grow. We have a body. We shed it. We learn. We come back again. Sometimes on this planet, but I think there are other planets. But let's not go there today. So it's the same with mom and dad and everyone. And believe it or not, our consciousness is so large and so expanding. It's the reason why she can come and talk to you, and Max can come and talk to you, and dad can come and talk to you, because our soul is really quite large and it's actually all connected. So there is no death. We just shed the body. So keep in mind, just adore my love. And sometimes I feel sad for people who think, oh my gosh, they're dead and that's it. And it's like, I'm closer to my best friends now than I ever have been. They're constantly there. And I'm always like, I'm going to the bathroom, guys. Stay outside the door. It's personal.
No
They're like
cameras in here.
all the time. But Joseph gives me comfort and tells me that they only see us as light. And so that means they don't see, like, my personal stuff.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you told me that, because I think of personal stuff with my dad, and I'm like,
I do too. No, I do too. I'm like, mind your business, Pops. Joseph tells me and swears to me, and I am going to allow myself to have the comfort. I was in there the other day, and I'm like, this is a light. They see light, right? They just see light.
thank
Let's stick
goodness
with
for
that.
that.
One day I had Anna Nicole Smith visit me, and it's the coolest thing ever because guess what? Joseph had Anna Nicole Smith visit him too, which is so cool. So we both,
Really?
because Anna Nicole Smith died down here in Miami, so she came to visit both me and Joseph on separate occasions. And she showed me that she saw me as a bright light. All I saw was a bright light. I do have a message for her, Joseph, and I have to give it because it's important. But you can tell her about the Anna Nicole Smith too.
I gotta have my story since you're talking about it.
But I can't go yet until I read it. But go ahead.
Okay. I was invited for like a little home event, a family at the casino, the Hard Rock. They were staying at the Hard Rock Hotel. And this was shortly after her death, probably like 8 months or so. And here I'm bringing the loved ones for this family that were there, a family of 8 people. And then all of a sudden, Anna Nicole Smith popped in and started talking about her death, what happened. And I named the floor on there, and she started talking about the floor and everything. They weren't even related to her. And
yeah, she was super upset.
She just passed away not too long. Her energy was still in that hotel, and she just came channeling through me.
She came channeling through me too. And we didn't even know each other. And she was upset. She stayed with me for a week.
Oh
this
my
is how I
God.
died. She did not like what they were saying about her. She kept telling me everything they were saying was untrue. They did not know her. Oh, all sorts of stuff.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Telling me how much she loved that guy. She deserved his money because she loved him and he loved her, and they were in love. And she really loved him. So that's why she fought so hard, because she really loved him. This wasn't a young girl and a rich man. She loved him. And she also showed me what happened to her family, what happened to her mother. She showed me what happened in the clubs. And her name was Nikki, I guess. I didn't know that. But she kept referring to herself as Nikki. And I never knew anything about a Nikki. I looked because, I needed validation that I wasn't completely insane.
Right.
So I bought her book, nothing about Nikki. I watched videos, nothing about Nikki.
Me too.
But a long time later, there was an interview about a girl who knew her as a child, and it was her best friend from like high school, and she called her Nikki.
Right.
And I said, Nikki is the name that I kept hearing in my head over and over. She stayed with me for a solid week, and she was very upset. And she wanted me to tell her story, and I almost got convinced to do a movie about her. But anyway, she wanted me to do a whole movie about her and tell her the story. And I'm like, there's like copyright stuff.
Yeah.
Right, I have a couple messages, and then we have to go. Okay. So it's time for a change in your life. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I did make one of them. The boyfriend is gone.
Oh, good. I see celebration. I see change, and I see celebration. I think that's what that means. But I also see that you've had an idea, some kind of idea that you haven't really told anyone about, but it's an idea that you've tossed around in your head. You probably haven't said it out loud, and you haven't really told anyone about it. It's like one of those little secret things, but I'm letting you know that it's a perfect time for whatever that idea is for you to go ahead and move forward with it.
You gave me the idea.
Oh, I did? I didn't even know that.
Yes, because you told me basically like I'm a gateway and I wanted to learn more about it. But then if every time I try to talk to somebody about it, they look at me like I got 3 eyes.
Do you know why? Because guess why? I have it. Because you are a lion in the middle of sheep. You haven't found your tribe. So I also see something else, though, Billy Joe. I see that around you right now, things are changing in a way that could potentially feel unstable, like unsteady ground, like things are changing. I don't know if you're aware of it.
Yeah, I'm staying with my sister, and I'm not. I'm a damn nurse, and I feel like you hit it on the nail last time I talked to you. You're like, you feel like you're stuck in a situation, and you feel like it's financial, and I don't understand that.
Yeah,
but
well, I'm going to show you this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid, but it means everything that you thought was Okay, it's changing. Everything is changing. Now, here's something else that's happening. It's very important. I have a couple other things that are really, really important I have to say.
Okay.
A lot of people are giving you a lot of opinions about what you should do. You should do that. You should do that. You need to go that way. You need to go that way. And they're giving you all their opinions. Baby doll, you cannot receive that information right now.
I know.
You cannot listen to them. I'm sure they mean well. Thank them for sharing, but that is not your story. You are the only one who can make these decisions for yourself. You're the only one who knows what's right. Everyone else just has their opinions, but their opinions are because of their life experiences. They don't know what you've gone through.
Right.
They don't know what you need. Okay? Now,
Yes.
it's going to feel very intense and it's going to feel very fast. It's going to feel a little out of your control, but I'm telling you, it's under control because your guides are looking out for you. So you're not alone in this, and it might feel like, oh my God, this is very intense right now, but everything is part of your destiny. And so you're just going to have to trust. The next thing is trust. Please trust the intensity. Please trust it. Now, I also see an energy in your life that's it's stale. It is a male energy from what I can tell, but it's stale energy. So it's like a man who thinks he's got it made. He thinks he can do no wrong. He thinks his life is freaking perfect. He just hung the moon, and in reality, it's all crashing down around him, burning in flames. The glass is cracking, and he can't see it. He doesn't understand it. He thinks he's freaking fine, but he's not. Get away from that.
I am. I did. I haven't seen him since
Also,
February.
stop feeling isolated. You have an isolation, feeling very alone, feeling very isolated. You are not feeling like you're connecting. You have to find your tribe, okay? You have to find the light. Stop looking at little sheep and seeds and trying to communicate to them. You no more isolation. You have to find your people.
Okay, I'm trying. But right now, I'm working on me. I got to work on me first.
Yes, because that's what you are. Look.
Yeah.
You are a master creator.
Okay.
You are here to hug trees. Okay? I hug trees too. This is me.
Okay.
She's me. You at the end of all of this that I've just said, you're a light worker, an empath, a creator. You have a gift. You can feel the trees and the bugs and the butterflies and nature and people. And we need to get your energy free, and we need to get you into a good place. So get rid of that isolation. Get rid of that cracked, that person, that one, and move forward, okay? Because this is your destiny right here.
Okay.
This is your future, okay? I love you.
All right. I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, keep in touch.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. So where we're going from here?
All right. We have a couple more, and then I'm done. So we're going to 9:30, baby doll. Oh, wait. There was one who wanted a reading online, right? Should I give a quick one?
Let's go ahead.
Or do you want to give someone? You want to take someone, and we'll take her next? You tell me.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take someone who's waiting in line, and then you can always
do that. And then whoever, what was her name? Tell her to hang on. Give us a message if she's still there.
Yeah, it was Mary. So Mary, if you're still watching or texting, go ahead and leave a message that you're there, and then Kristen will come.
Yep.
Kristen will come on and do it.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to bring Lisa Crowder. I'm going to bring her up into the fan room over here.
I recognize her. I'm not sure why, but I do.
Okay.
I do. I know that face. I know that face. Hi, love.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Ring my bell because it's not her first time here, but
No.
welcome. Thank you for being here. Your presence means the world to us. It really does. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining.
having me. I get so excited when I hear my name. I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yes, that's me. I get to get on.
So what brings you on today?
I think I'd like to talk to my grandmother. I think that she was trying to come through, and I didn't talk to her, and so I was thinking that I probably needed to talk to her. I've been trying to talk to her. I've never talked to her since she's passed away. She's been on good time, so.
All right, so I'll come on afterwards, my love, but I'll let you do your thing. Okay. Enjoy.
Yeah, and Mary's answering you too, Kristen. That she's there. So, all right, I'm gonna put the wide mode on here. So did your grandma come through for you last time, you said?
No. Well, I
Okay.
think she came through, or maybe it had started to come through, and I wanted to talk about, like, to my granddaughter, and I think that she just kind of let my granddaughter come through. I think is how it went that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's sometimes ones that cross over more and settled more. The ones that aren't will come more. And I felt like maybe the granddaughter was just, on there. Anybody made clothing or anything like that, by the way? I have somebody who made clothing or worked at a factory or made clothing or dyed clothing, maybe something with dyeing clothing. Anybody that you know in the family or anything like that?
Not that I can think of.
It's like somebody dyeing clothes, like dyeing colors and everything that I'm seeing. Did you ever do that work yourself? Like make it,
Joseph, are you glitching back into the 1900s like you do sometimes? Joseph glitches sometimes. He goes back generations, and I feel like that's a little bit maybe what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's in a big city like New York City or something like that.
Yeah. No.
Okay, and if it's essential, it could be like Chicago or anything.
I've never even been there. I've never been to Chicago,
Okay.
or none of my family that I'm aware of has.
Wow, it's like color, like dipping material into different colors and hanging them up to dry. And this is what I'm seeing on there.
Lisa, my guess would be you may want to talk to one of your relatives, and you'll probably trace this back to one of your grandparents or your great-grandparents. Trust me. He might even be going back to third generation. He does that.
Well, my grandmother worked in a paper mill.
Yeah, paper mill's not clothing, so.
Right, that's not.
No, well, take that back.
You might have to dip paper.
The paper mill, she used to take the paper mill and she has to hang it up to dry on the thing.
I don't know how she did it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah, I have, or if they're coloring the papers white, I can see them being hung up and everything like that. So, and it's a mill. I thought it was clothing being dipped in ink and hung up wet, but it could be paper being made and hung up that way on there.
I'm telling you, that's
All right,
probably exactly what it is.
Who's Millie, or who's the M as well? Female M.
A female M that's passed away?
Yeah, passed away.
Female M.
Mildred or something like that? Or Millie or Mildred or Millie for short?
Mildred was my... I think that was my great-grandmother's name.
Yeah, Kristen says I warp back generations and generations.
Where am I? What did I say? Joseph, what did I say? You do. You glitch back generations. You have no idea. I have seen him go back 4 solid generations. When he gets tired, he glitches.
Yeah, that's I can't maintain them like in different words.
It's hilarious. No, it's hilarious sometimes. He's a little relaxed right now. He's been doing it. He's a little tired, so he glitches back generations. He'll be like, I don't even want it. It's hilarious. This is what you're doing right now.
All right. I know you wanted to speak to your dad, Mildred. Mildred, I'm calling you Mildred now. Lisa. But Mildred is your great-grandmother. This is who I'm tuning into right now. Plus the one who worked at the paper mill, dumping the paper in and up. And this is what I'm seeing. Her coming. This was your grandmother?
My grandmother worked at a paper mill, yes.
Okay. So this is the grandmother that I'm seeing too, and I'm feeling. And I'm feeling is this great-grandmother, Mildred? Is this her side of the family still?
Yes, that's her mother.
All right. It's her mother. So what I'm doing is I'm hopping to generation from your grandmother to her grandmother. I'm going to hold it right there, and we're going to move it forward. Now, is this paternal or maternal side of the family that you're in?
Maternal.
Okay, so on your mom's side.
Yes.
All right. Now, who's Jenny or who's the J now? Is there a Jennifer or anything? Jenny, Jennifer, or something.
That's passed away.
Or passed away if they're alive, or it could be a Jeannie too. Jenny, Jeannie, Jennifer. G or a J? Gina. Okay. If you're not getting it right away, that's okay.
My grandmother's name was Gladys, which is a G, but
There's a G. That's fine. That's a G. I went from J to a G. So, all right. So Gladys is fine on there. Which grandmother is this one?
Gladys.
The one who worked at the paper?
Yes.
All right. So she wanted me to say G. Her name's Gladys. I'm going to just bring your grandparents through right now. This is all. I know you wanted to speak to Dad, but I'm stuck back in there in time, and I can't move forward.
He does this. He does. You're not the
So,
first. He does
yeah.
this a lot. He glitches, generationally glitches, which is hilarious. I'm sorry, it's funny.
And you're right. It's when I get tired, and that's when I.
It's when he gets tired. He gets a little tired. He gets so sleepy that he starts moving generations back. I've seen him go 4 generations back so far, not 5 yet, but we might be with you. We might go 5 generations back. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're 3. I think we're 3 with you, right? But I'm going to bring Kristen on for you here.
Yeah, I do. I have some messages, darling. I really do. Okay, so. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know if we've talked before, but I'm going to read these cards. You are a lioness, light worker, guru, and you are around a lot of little baby sheep seeds who don't understand who you are or what you are or why you say the things you say or why you do the things you do. And you guys just don't get each other at all. Because you are a lotus flower around lots of little baby seeds who don't understand. You're like, finally, someone knows that I am not crazy. Yeah. You're a little bit of the black sheep, maybe a little bit of like, what is she saying? So I want you to stop looking for your identity there, okay? Because it's not really your tribe. I'm your tribe. Find people like me. I understand you. To me, you are quite normal. To the ones that you are around, you're a flower amongst, it's okay. They just don't get it. I need you to receive the information from their guides that they're telling you right now. And I want to let you know that, darling, you have so much stress around you right now, like from that and from that and from that. You have so much stuff going on right now that all it's going to take is one little straw that's going to break that camel's back and everything is going to come crumbling down. Here's what I want you to do. We have to figure out what we can release and remove from our life because your energy is being so drained right now. And you cannot continue this way. So you can't control everything either. There's things that you're going to have to cut. And sometimes that's hard. And sometimes that's going to be a little bit like change. But you can't continue going the way you're going right now because you're exhausted, right? It's too much. You have an idea about how to move forward. You have this. You've tossed it around. You've just thought about it. You probably haven't said anything to anyone about it. And you know what I'm talking about right now. It's the first thing that came to your head. You have a plan. And you're going to need to act on it. It's time for you to act on whatever that little silent thought is that you haven't told anyone about. That is time. Okay. I do see some. All right, let's see a couple things. Hold on. So there's a little bit of relationship stuff that I'm talking about. I'm going to move on from that. Now, I know that you're with your little babies right now, and I love that. But in your particular life right now, I want you to remember what it's like to dance around and be a goofy little silly kid. Someone who wants to play games, someone who wants to go plant gardens, someone who wants to roll around in the grass or like roll down a mud hill or like, I don't know, make mud pies or something. So because of all the stress that you've had around, we've lost our ability or our desire to have silliness and fun back in our life because there is a relationship thing that's kind of zapped the life out of you, and it's been very controlling, and it's not really, there's no room for playfulness when we're being totally controlled constantly. So I want you to move away from that. You have a lot of possibility, like things are changing, like, hold on, like, you have some change going on, okay? You're going to need a group. You're going to need some friends. It's time for an end of this. You have a lot of possibilities in front of you, and that idea that you're thinking of is going to create all these possibilities. I understand that change can be scary, but your life is worth fighting for. And the universe wants to work with you, and the universe has your back. But I would like you to receive and listen to your inner voice right now. Stop ignoring it. Stop being like, oh no, be quiet. I know you're telling me what my soul needs, but I'm too busy for that. I have too much stress going on. And your inner voice is like, listen to me. And you're like, no, I have too much going on. So I want you to keep in mind that it's time for you to get back to you. We need that playfulness. We need you to go outside and just love a flower like you used to. We need you to go back to the girl that you used to be before all that control and that suppression and that stress happened. Okay, so there are things you got to clean up because you're not exactly living the life you are destined to live. And I'm going to tell you something. I love you. If you choose not to take these steps now, it's okay. But you will have to repeat all this next lifetime. And I don't know if you want to do that. So just do it now because we don't want to do this again.
Okay, I have a couple questions. Can I
Go
get a
ahead.
couple questions answered?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I need to go in the other room for this. Are we talking about some of the stress and stuff that was under?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. It's okay.
There's some things that my grandkids are going through right now, and it's pretty bad stuff. And
you want to know what you can do?
Well, it's like, it seems like every time you try to do something, it's like you get kicked down. And I just want to know, is the outcome, I just pray to God the outcome is going to be a good outcome for these kids.
Well, can I tell you something that's above our pay grade? Okay. So here's what I mean. And you may not love my answer, and I'm sorry for that. Sometimes our kids have to go through certain things so that they create the destiny they're meant to have. And it's hard for us to watch sometimes because we're like, why does this have to happen to these beautiful children? Why is this happening? What we don't understand is it's to heal multiple children when they're older. It's to heal multiple masses of people. It's to become light workers and leaders and guidance counselors and teachers. And what we don't understand is some of the stuff that our kids are having to go through now creates healings of hundreds and hundreds of people. And sometimes it's really, really hard for us to understand. I know it, trust me. And that's really what I'm hearing is guidance here. So they're not pulling up anything, but they're not pulling up anything except for that this is meant to be. Now, Lisa, this is a beautiful little loophole glitch that I want to tell you about. Have you developed your relationship with your guides fully? Are you in full communication with them? Okay. When you become in full communication with them, they want to prove their existence in your life, and you can ask them for favors. It's a loophole. You can be like, look, this crazy lady on the internet told me that you want to develop a relationship with me. And because you want to develop a relationship with me, these are the things that I'm asking for you to prove your existence. So you can protect your children in this way. You can put your protection around them. Put your protection around the parties in place. Work on developing that relationship with your guides. Work on getting some of that interaction, because my guides, I'm telling you, they have my back. But like, for example, my daughter has to go through some tough stuff when she goes over to her daddy's house. And I have said, why? And I have very clearly heard this is part of her path and her destiny. We can love her. We can support her. We can be unconditional love. We can be a source of light. We can be everything that is not, so that they have a choice when they're older. So it's not just, she's not one-sided over there dealing with the shenanigans. She does have me to come back home to. So I am the light while she's in a war zone. She's in the trenches. She's in the dark. She's learning things that I would never understand or never want her to learn, but she must learn so that she heals many when she's older. And I can feel that way about the children that you have in your life right now. They have much to go through. And you are the light master, the light leader. You're to give them a choice. You're to let them know that there's another way. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, it's just me. Here we go.
Okay.
Hi.
All right.
Oh,
so,
it's that time. So I think we have two more readings, and then we're done. Wait, let me go to Mary, right? I know I just finished talking. And then we're going to go to Ashley Marie, and then we're done, right?
Then we're done. Yes.
All right, Mary, I'm going to read for you. Mary Am. It says Mary Am because I promised that we would. I'm going to I got to take a breath for me, darling. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, baby doll. Great cards. Love. You have a lot of changes going on, though, sweetheart. Oh, someone new. All right, I'll stop. All right, I'm gonna stop. Oh my gosh, they just keep going. All right. Wow, like you're such a little light worker. Okay, so you have a vision. You have an idea. It's a new vision. It's one that you just have like tossed around the idea of, but you're not really sure. And like, how's it going to work? And what's the logistics? And what would it mean if you actually did it? I'm telling you, it's time. That new vision that you have is being completely supported by the entire universe. So it can't go wrong. You just have to have the courage to take the steps forward. Do not be afraid. Fear is the other guys. We don't want to be with them. Trust the other guys. Go with us. Come to the light. You trust. Anything that's fear that tells you that idea can't work, they're liars. Now, can't do it alone. You're going to need some friends. But you're not going to need the friends that pull you down. You're going to need the friends that are of equal footing. So you love, they love. You give, they give. You may not have met them yet. Keep your eyes open. You need people of equal ground with you, okay? Now, it is time for this change. It's time. So you've been wondering, but it's time for a change. I see traveling, which means things are going to move, things are going to change. I see some relationship issues, so perhaps this has to do with the relationship. I don't know if it's ending. I don't really see an ending, but I do see a guy, who's a little like, it's my way or the highway. I'm amazing. Look at me. Aren't I gorgeous? I mean, look at how my hat glistens. Yeah, but like your hat's stupid, silly. You have wrinkles everywhere. Your teeth are falling out. It's like you think you're great, but you're not, buddy. Sorry. Okay, it's time for you to have that relationship with yourself. Go outside. Love those flowers. Those birds chirp for you, my love. Get the relationship back with the universe. Get that relationship back with your guides. You are not alone in this. Were we seeking relationships outside of ourselves when the whole universe loves us so much? You have the courage to make this step. It takes a lot of courage to do this. You have a whole lot of adventure in front of you. Like, you have so much stuff that's happening right now. You need to get rid of whatever that guy. I'm going to show you this guy just for fun. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's like, I'm so amazing. Hold on, where's the light? I'm so great. Look at him. He just thinks he's got it all made, and he's just got his cocktail, and like, he's the best thing ever. But look at all this stuff cracking around him. You know who I'm talking about. Also, guess what happens when you're around people like that? Guess what that does to your brain? It makes it all messed up. That person being around that energy is all messed up with your brain. You think it's okay, and then it's all messed up, and then affecting your life, and then this is wrong and that's wrong. So it lowers your energy, and then all sorts of weird stuff comes in. Monitor your brain. And I'm glad you left him, but baby doll, he's still pulling up around. So his energy, okay, so here's what happens. A lot of times, even though you left him, if he's thinking about you, that energy is coming into your energetic field, which is my class that I'm teaching this weekend. So I would like you to set up some blocks and some parameters from him. You need to do a little bit of spiritual, psychic, energetic cleanup. So you're going to create a magical bubble, and you're going to put a mirror on your bubble, on the outside of your bubble. And that bubble can be as big as you want it to be. But that mirror protects you. So all the stuff when he thinks about you and all of a sudden you don't feel good and you're thinking about him and you're feeling funny, that's because he's thinking about you. I want you to mirror it back and be like, go. Whatever you're giving to me, I'm giving back to you. Or the universe. Either way, I don't care. It's not coming into me. Watch your energy. Watch your mind. Watch your vibrations. Don't, because when he thinks about you, you drop your vibrations. Weird mind stuff happens, messes with your head. That's what I'm teaching this weekend in my workshop. Don't let it happen. Keep your energy healed. I do see a beautiful man coming just between you and me. He's lovely. When I meet him, I'm going to date him too. He's so cute. He's coming, but you got to clean up some stuff first. You are a source. You are a light worker. You are a master creator. You're going to integrate light and dark. Like you have a freaking beautiful life ahead of you. So I'm glad you left him. There is nothing stopping you. Whatever real life situations you think are holding you back, lies. Door is open. You're completely clear. Light and dark will be integrated. You are a master creator in your life. You are a creator. No need to overly talk to share. Move into silence. Develop that relationship within yourself and with your guides. It's the only thing you need right now. You are the source. The universe loves you. Feel that energy. You're a light worker. Like, keep working on that. Get your metaphysics going. Get that mediumship. Get that meditation. Come to it. It's not our workshops. Go to everyone else's workshops. Come to the light. All right, that's it. Mwah. Love you. Ashley Marie is next, and then we are done for the night. 9:29. Last reading of the night, Ashley Marie.
Okay.
Yay.
Welcome, Ashley.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Better now that we're here with you.
Well, you both look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
So I'm trying to hear from my dad. It's his birthday today.
Oh,
So
we love our daddy birthdays. I'll be here afterwards. Enjoy your reading. I'm coming on after.
Love you.
Well, I started coughing all of a sudden. Was he sick or anything like that, or came right in and lungs fill up and everything like that, Ashley?
Yes, we found out that it was a he had a blood clot that traveled to his lungs, and he had multiple, and it killed him pretty quickly.
All right, so that's what he was showing because it just went away.
Mm-hmm.
So, and how he came through. Just a person who's just large. He's got a thumbs up. Larger than life, he is a person that everybody would love, and sometimes he can be like the hit of the party, where just out in front, out in stage, or not shy, and that's how he's coming through. And to celebrate a birthday, I think he used to love his girls and celebrating his birthday and having everybody come, and that was important. Balloons. I'm seeing balloons.
My nephew released a balloon tonight for him.
Okay, so he's just validating the balloon that was released for his birthday tonight, and so he was there at the celebration of his birthday, the cake. We love you, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And that was written on the cake. So, and that's everything that he wants to say, that, he wouldn't miss his own party. And even though he's not here, he'll never miss a party.
Was there actually love you written on the cake tonight?
I don't know. My sister did it.
And you saw Joseph, a little one with the balloon going away. You knew that was happening tonight, and they released a balloon.
The balloon was happening. I couldn't be there because I have the baby, and today has been a really hard day for me. So.
And how long has it been since he's passed? Just
2 months.
Oh, babe.
And it wasn't. It was very unexpected.
Yeah, it's still new. I could just still feel, but his birthday celebration with, like I said, your nephew letting go of the balloon in his honor, and he's just there. He plays with the baby. He makes the baby laugh.
So because yesterday I swore she was talking to someone, and she would not look at us. And my mom's been spending a lot of time here too, so maybe we both kind of said, I think she's talking to him.
That's what it is, and that's what
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. He's talking to the baby. So when the baby laughs and giggles, just let that know.
Okay.
Was she wearing a little pink outfit?
Yes, she was yesterday.
Okay. Okay. So was that what she was giggling?
Yes.
All right. So that's your dad just saying that she wore that little cute little pink hat too.
Yeah.
And
Yes, she
saying,
needs the hats.
okay, so she took the pink hat off, but your dad's describing what the baby looked like last night when he came to visit, and that's his way of letting you know so that he's there.
Does he have I guess any messages for me specifically? Do you know?
He knows how hard you're having a hard time right now, and your heart is broken, and you are missing him. But he says, do not let that be a distraction to your family. Sometimes depression will sink in, but you're a mother, you have your children, your girls, your husband, and a family to run.
Yeah.
Family doesn't run without you.
It doesn't.
Haven't run.
We're trying to decide if we should be selling his house. So
okay,
it's a big decision.
Mother doesn't live there?
She does, but she is having a really hard time being by herself right now. So she's been at my house like 6 days a week.
What about renting the house for now?
We said that, but she said that my dad would have never wanted that. So that's
what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that rent the house so she has some pocket change.
Okay.
You know? And then that way, down the future, the house could be awarded to the kids. And the future for the house will be worth. He said the house will be worth a lot more money than.
Yes. Yes, it would be.
and if she doesn't want to be there, tell her to rent the thing out. She can get a lot of money a month for it, and then she'll have some money in her pocket to do things. And she could do that trip that she's talking about with the family trip.
Yes, she is.
So,
She's been talking about that.
That's what your dad just told me. So now she can afford to pay for it.
Right, exactly.
on the rent. So you tell her that. You tell her that word for word.
She's not here with me tonight, but I will tell her.
All right. She's not gonna believe you. Let her listen to the archives. She'll get a kick out of it.
I will.
It helps.
Thank you.
It helps to let them listen. So it's not just coming from you. Be like, listen, this is what Joseph said.
Right.
It's not from me. I didn't see
Joseph, we still want to book with you. No one called us back. But my mom's ready whenever you are for the price.
But he's been so busy.
I know.
Yeah. Leave your phone number again PM me your phone number again. I'll have Stacy call you tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll get you there. And maybe talk Kristen into coming with me to your party.
Yes.
What? Are you kidding? A party without me? How is that? Wait, do I get to see the baby? That's all I care about, guys. Wait, can I hold the baby like the whole time? Like the whole time. Joseph can do the reading. I'm gonna be like,
but Joseph has to hold her at least once.
No, well, maybe. Joseph doesn't like. Maybe Joseph has enough babies in his life.
I predicted this baby. Though.
You did predict it.
Yes.
So you have to hold her.
I told her she was gonna get pregnant and everything. Yeah.
By the way, when I was listening to the feed earlier, I was feeding her and she was falling asleep and she kept smiling every time she would hear your voice. By the way.
Really?
Babe, you have a connection to this baby. Didn't you predict the sex, or was that another baby? I remember you predicting some kind of sex.
He predicted mine.
No, I predicted she'll get pregnant.
You did, and it was like a day later.
Oh, you didn't even know? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I know, he's amazing.
Yes.
Joseph is amazing.
Yes,
so are you.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave Kristen with you, Ashley, to close out, okay? And I'll pop up.
We were trying to catch up.
And I'll send you my number.
Please.
Yeah, you have me your number, and I'll have Stacy call you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and I'll come just for fun to hold the baby. Really.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to be the baby. Okay, so between you and me, all right, here we go. You have a little bit of self-love you got to work on.
Yeah,
you
lots
know,
of it lately.
okay, I was trying to be nice. Fine. A lot of self-love that you got to work on. So you've lost a little bit of that relationship, and the thing is that you're trying so hard to take care of everyone else. Not only the baby's probably the easy part. It's the other people that you're working so hard to take care of. And the thing is that it's exhausting you, and it's taken away from your health, your self-love, and your health, your well-being. And the thing is when you lose that type of relationship, you can't stay there for very long. I want you to remember that. I understand you're giving right now. You're a giver. Here, you take everything you need. Oh, you need everything I have to give. Let me give it to you. Oh, you need it too? Sure. I got that for you. Oh, and you and you
I've been
and you.
trying.
Oh, and you need that. So you're just like giving it all away. Thing is, baby doll, you're going to crash. You can't do it. You gotta take care of yourself. And I mean you and that baby. You go outside, you need to go to the park, you need to go to the beach. Who cares about the laundry? Who cares about dinner? Who cares about whether the house is flawless or perfect and everything is great and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You have got to take care of yourself. You have got to set some boundaries.
I feel like I'm learning that now.
Yay!
But not
boundaries. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
Especially when you have someone taking your boundaries, overstepping your boundaries. But the whole reason why they're overstepping them is because you don't have any.
I know.
And
it's
when
hard when it's family, you know?
Yes, I know. But girl, I'm telling you, you need your energy. You got a baby to take care of. And that baby needs you more than everyone else. That baby needs you more than your partner, more than your mom, dad, brother, sister, family, electric bill, house bill. That baby needs you more than the laundry. That baby needs you more than the dinner on the table. That baby is the most important thing in your life. And you're the mama. And the mama has to be cared for. And your partner's not going to care for mama. It's just not his job. Sorry. It's not anyone else's job either. It's just not. No one is taking care of you, Ashley. No one. You have got to take care of yourself.
I know.
Oh, I know. You know, it's hard. I know. Because you got someone who, you know, thinks, yeah, no, they're amazing. And the reality is like, while they're super cool and all that, it's like there's a lot of other stuff that's not cool. That's not great. There's like some flaws and there's some problems and no one's perfect. But like this person's not meeting you halfway and there's a little bit of struggle there. And you're basically left alone. And the thing is love that, honor it, because Ashley, you got to take care of yourself. And that's not going to be that easy, right? You know it. But it's necessary. You're going to need to trust the process because you have someone in your life that's always trying to go the opposite way. So like everything would go so beautifully if you would go to the right. If you would go to the right, everything would just be amazing for all of us. Well, this person's like, no, I'm going to the left.
Yes.
I'm going this
way. Is it a female figure? Just
curious. No, it's a male.
Okay.
Well, it's an energy. I'll show you. It's an energy, but it's an energy. I'm not saying it couldn't be female. Perhaps it could be, but for the most part, it's a rebel. It's a rebel, which just means, what does a rebel mean? A rebel goes against every single thing that needs to happen. Every single thing that needs to happen is right here, and the rebel's like, I'm going this way. Right, and it's cute, but
the other thing I wanted to, if I can ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Career change. Do you foresee that or something? Because that is another draining energy.
Yeah, but baby doll, you're like you're some ways off, and I'm gonna explain why. So here's the thing. Okay, so you are coming up to you have to get yourself right, Ashley.
I know.
You have to get yourself right. And your partner's not going to do it. Your mom, all the people that are in your life, you have got to stop seeking them for some kind of restitution, because I promise you, baby, it's not coming from them. You got to take care of yourself. You have to listen to your meditations. Get Joseph's book. Listen to Teal Swan. Listen to Matt Kahn. Listen to Eckhart Tolle. Listen to Osho. Listen to Ram Dass. Listen to me. Do whatever it takes. Put that earphone in your ear and you study it like your life depends on it. Because it does. You got that baby and you're feeding your baby. You have it in your ear.
Right. Okay.
That's number one, because that's what's going to heal you. And when you're healed, you can make a healthy decision. If you're unhealed, your energy is low, 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 and you cannot make a decision for yourself, and you get very confused, you're very tired, things are all over the place, and you don't know what to do. Now, I see a lot of people telling you their opinions about what you should do. Ashley, you need to do this. Oh, no, you should do this. Oh, no, you really should do this. Why aren't you doing this? What about that? Baby, they don't know you. They don't know what you're going through. They don't know your life. They don't know what happens when you're at home and it's just you and you're all alone. They don't know it. You know it. I know it. I mean, I don't know why I know it. I know it because I'm told it, but I don't even know.
Yeah.
And you got to take care of yourself and you got to take care of that baby. Okay. Now, once you get that relationship right and you're starting to feel healthy again, then you can make a proper decision. Then you are a light worker and healer, because right now your energy is so suppressed, controlled, manipulated, like you're, and no one knows it. No one knows it. Okay. It's behind closed doors. It's intense. Now, Ashley, something that's getting in your way is you're comparing yourself to other people. So you're thinking, well, I don't really know how I'm going to do this stuff, because that person, they have a degree, they have a house, they have this, they don't have a little baby, they have, I don't know, a fancy car and like Prada shoes, and you're thinking they're better than you. And the reality is that's going to stop you from progressing. That's going to stop you from making the decisions that you have to make. So you have a lot of gifts to share. You really have so much beauty and so much power inside of you, but you have no idea what that is yet, because you're not in an environment that's allowing you to share it. It's going to take some time for you to get to that point. Okay. You have an idea. You have an idea. You have an idea. It's very quiet. It's like a little whisper. It's like, and you're like, no, I can't. And it's like, and you're like, no, I can't. It's like, it's there. You got to trust it. There's a lot of possibilities out there. The universe is behind you. Sometimes these things are best decided alone. It's time for an end, and you have the courage to make these choices. I promise you, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Love you.
Good seeing you, Ashley.
Good. Thank you, guys.
Bye, baby doll.
Good night.
I hope to see you soon. Good night.
Good night. Okay.
Yay.
Well,
we're done.
There
We
we
made
go.
it. I'm done. It's our
You're
night.
done.
Yay! I'm happy. I love it. We had a good time. I'm like a little disheveled right here. I got a new outfit today. I got overalls, and we're kind of cute.
I see that. Yeah, with the pigtails and the overalls.
I know, it's kind of cute, right?
And the hat. I know.
All right, Joseph, tell them again about our workshops this weekend, because they have to sign up, please. Again,
All right, it's at the Jamar Enlightenment Center. I have a newsletter on my, and Kristen also has it on her page. And you click on the news. You can click on the newsletter that shows all the details about our workshops we're doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or just go to JamarEnlightenmentCenter.com, and then you'll see everything there.
Yeah, and we're gonna have our workshops available online. We're gonna be streaming our next workshops. Come to see us at Jamar's, and make sure we have your emails. Also, guys, share our stuff. Also, please like YouTube. We don't know how much Facebook we're working on Facebook, but YouTube is the best venue at this point for people to get a hold of us, don't you think? I mean, YouTube's like going strong. Yeah. Facebook's a little glitchy.
Facebook's good for me.
All right, Facebook's good for
you. All right. So we're gonna say goodnight. Bye.